We had been married probably 2 years when we decided we were at a point where we did want to start trying for a family. And I don't know really what happened, but I think it did begin to consume us. I didn't want to really be in church. I really didn't want to be around him. I was angry a lot. And instead of working together, I wanted to figure it out on my own. And I was in my office one Wednesday morning. I get a phone call from Jacob asking me to go in my office and shut the door, that he had to tell me something. And that was, I'm getting deployed to Kuwait for a year. And I just remember I fell back in my office chair and I couldn't breathe. When I got off the phone with him, the first thing I said was, God, we stayed together. Why did you do this to me? Why are we going to be brought apart again? The first few weeks in July, there was a small group opening up. I had no idea who was in the group at first, but when I got there, I was introduced to women that had struggled with conceiving, that had military husbands. I was going to be around women that could understand what I was going through. And the most miraculous thing about that whole group was that I was with them the day that I dropped him off to leave, and I was with them the day that he flew out to go to Kuwait. But I never realized how much you get consumed with one thing, that it consumes your entire marriage, it consumes your entire being. You're mad, you're bitter. It's like ever since we've been at City Hope, we have been surrounded by people that have brought us through so many situations, especially me. And I can't describe how much that means to me, that just getting out there and connecting and committing to being a part of something has created some friendships that I know are going to last forever and last through anything.
In Psalms it says that God takes the lonely and puts them in a family. The room you're in right now, it's full of people, broken people, lonely people, great people. But our fear is that even if you're in a good place, but especially if you're not, you're walking through life right now without anybody around you. It takes a community, even made up of broken and messy people. It takes us being full of faith. See, it takes God. We call this church, and you're invited.